So sine 210, obviously this one is easy, third quadrant, 180 plus theta, third quadrant. So it's going to be sine 180 plus 30. That one is quite easy. Okay. And then cos 180. That one you can just type on a calculator. Cos 180. You can just check on a calculator. Okay, it's going to be -1. Or what you can do is you can think of the cos graph. Cos graph goes like this. We're going to study the cos graph, the sine, cos and tan graphs. We're going to study them. Okay? We haven't really studied them this year already. But when you look at the cos graph, it starts at 1. Then when you get to 90 degrees, it reaches 0. When you get to 180 degrees, it reaches -1. Okay, so when you look at the cos graph, it starts at 0. At 0 degrees, it starts at 1. At 90 degrees, it reaches 0. At 180, it reaches -1. So when you just think of a normal cos graph, you should know 180 is at -1. And if you're unsure, you can type it on a calculator. You're going to see cos 180 is -1. And then cos 45, so let's first write that down. Cos 45 squared, the square outside. And then here also put the tan 330 in brackets and put the square outside. Okay, so we didn't do too much here. We just changed the 210 to 180 plus 30. Okay, this one we sorted that one out. Cos 180 on the graph is -1. Cos 45 squared, tan 330 squared. Okay, everybody happy with that? Now we can look at sine third quadrant. 180 plus theta third quadrant becomes negative sine 30. So we're going to have negative sine 30. And then -1, we can just leave it there for now. And then cos 45, we can say that is from the special triangle. 45 over here, 45 over there, and then 91, 1 square root of 2. So obviously cos 45 is adjacent over hypotenuse is 1 over square root of 2 squared. Okay, so we sorted that part out, and then it's over, and then tan 330 is tan 360 minus 30. So it's the fourth quadrant, so it's 360 minus theta, so it's 360 minus 30. So you're going to have 1 plus tan 360 minus 30, and the whole thing is still squared. So this bottom part is taking long. Okay, but we can carry on with this top part. Sine 30 now, special triangle, is 1 over 2. Okay, so, and then a negative and the negative cancel out. So you can do that already. Show that the two negatives cancel out. And then the sine 30 gives you 1 over 2. So we're going to have 1 over 2, and then 1 over square root of 2 squared is also 1 over 2. So you can do that. Okay, square it in, get a half again. And now we just have to sort this thing out. So now tan 360 minus 30 is negative tan 30. So you're going to have 1 plus negative tan 30 squared. So it's keeping us busy. This denominator is keeping us busy here. So we got negative tan 30. Now you can look at the triangle. And you can say tan 30. Let's just draw the triangle here quickly. So it's 30, 60, 1, 2, square root of 3. So then tan 30 is opposite of adjacent, so it's 1 over square root of 3. So let's write it here next to it. You get 1 over 4 at the top, 1 plus, and then 1 over square root negative 1 over square root of 3 at the bottom. Okay, so we substituted. So we are down there now. Okay, and then from using the triangle, 1 over square root of 3 for tan 30, now we can square this. So it becomes 1 over 3. Okay, the negative times the negative is positive. Square root of 3 times square root of 3 is 3. So we're going to have 1 over 4 over 1 plus 1 over 3. Okay, so we just square the 1 over 3 squared, get 1 plus 1 over 3. Sure, this is long. So if you put this over 1 and times it by 3 both sides, you're going to have 1 over 4 times, and then this gives you 3 over 3 plus 1, 4 over 3. So if you take it up, it becomes 3 over 4. Okay? You can first do that. 3 over 3 plus 1 over 3 is 4 over 3. Okay? Take it up, make it 3 over 4. So that gives you 3 over 16 at the end.